Hey guys, this is Ross Logston from Premier Street Rods. This is our 1957 Chevy Pickup here at the E-Stopp booth in SEMA 2017. Starting off with this truck, this idea rendering came up probably about 3 years ago. We reached out with TCI to try to develop a new chassis, something a little bit more power-packed, track-packed that we can bring into the truck market. And this thing right here, they absolutely killed it. So going into details into this chassis, this thing is set up pretty well built to the hilt. It's their show package, so it's featuring all their stainless polished tube arms, link bars. The front end on this thing is their custom IFS front end, which the geometry functionality of it is absolutely great. Stopping power, there's nothing better than going with Wilwood. So this thing's hooked up with the 14-inch 6-piston calipers from Wilwood. This thing stops on a dime. Suspension-wise, this thing's backed with the RideTech shockwaves, front and rear. Drivability, performability out of it is absolutely incredible. The management behind the whole air system on this thing is AccuAir. We went with the Indo VT tank, back with the E-level, and the combination between the two, I wouldn't choose anything else. Motor choice on this, we worked with Blueprint engines on it. This is their 427 LS3 model. So this is their big bunch bad boy, the 6.2 liter. Supposedly this thing throws down about 630 horsepower. Transmission, we wanted to go something different, something more modern pro touring style. So this thing, rather than your standard automatic, we went with the manual. This is a T56 Magnum 6-speed. It is a powerhouse. So out back in the rear end setup, Currie came through yet again. Their Fab 9 fabricated housing. So as far as interior goes on this, Ron Magnus came through, just laid down a fantastic, stunning, killer interior. The full thing is all 100% leather. We perforated some pieces, some of it's smooth, French stitched it. As far as the gauges go down inside this truck, we went with Dakota Digital. The HDX series gauges are hands down the best, baddest gauges on the market today. The Lokar came through with the pedals, the shifter, to really accent the interior and pull out what we were trying to go after. So as far as all the lighting goes on this thing, it's full LED between from the back to the front. With the headlights that we got from Nova on this thing, coming down the road, you cannot miss it. It's coming at you strong. Tire and wheel package on this thing, we went with Budnik on the wheels. They're 20 by 8.5 front, 22 12s in the rear. The finish on them's a matte clear finish. They are the Spider brand. Tires, we wrapped them in a great tread pattern from Nitto. It's their Invo tires. As far as body modifications go on this thing, I'm going to say every single panel that you look at this truck has been modified in one way, shape, or form. It might not look like it, but if you start looking harder and harder, you're going to start picking up on the little things that were done. We didn't want to kill the overall design of how Chevy built these trucks back in the day, but we wanted to put our own little twist to kind of grab the car enthusiasts to really make them look and think and see what has been changed and altered. The bed has been fully welded seamlessly together. The stake pockets have been extended, steps have been shaved, radius around the corners. The more you look, the more you're going to see. Paint and body on this thing, all the colors been done by House of Colors. The white that you're seeing behind me is a pearl white. They call it a snow white pearl from House of Colors. The red band that you see back behind the window, and also all the accents interior wise and in the engine bay is what they're blue blood red. So as you can see behind me, we are in the E-Stopp booth. I can't thank those guys enough. Troy and all the guys there. They made this possible for us. We wanted to incorporate that E-Stopp into this truck just because of the simplicity and the cleanness that product offers. Being that this truck is a manual trans truck, we didn't want the extra foot pedals, hand levers to actually put this thing into an actual emergency brake park. The simple push of a button to get this thing just to stop and lock. We're super excited to be here this year at the 2017 SEMA Show. E-Stopp, TCI, you guys are absolutely hands down rock solid.